Hello everyone, Diana Rankin here on this Friday afternoon, and where I am, we've had a lot of storms go through, so I hope wherever a lot of thunder and lightning going on, so I hope wherever you are, that you're being safe and that the storms are leaving this much needed rain where I am anyway, and not doing harm where you are. So this is our 29th week of 2020. And this is for the week of July 12th through the 18th. See, I have to look at my calendar to know the dates. I can't believe it's mid-July already of 2020. I am just so blown away by that. So anyway, what we're going to do today is answer another one of your questions. And this particular question, it's really interesting. It's does our life mission, as all of them are, by the way, but this is does our life mission evolve? Does it expand or change through our life? And so that's the question we're going to answer in a few minutes. And then after that, we will get a message from one of my books, which is the Master's Book of Answers by Phillip. And this book is an oracle book. It just has different wisdoms on each page. And so we get our message from Phillip for that. And I do want to just tell you, so many of you have asked, are my books available on Amazon.com? Yes, they are. And I highly recommend this book, Joy. It'll help you get through these times. It has 52 processes in it, to activities and stories to help you get through these troubled times. And I would like to tell you they're going to get easier. We have to make them a little bit easier for ourselves. And so please take care of yourself. Meditate. Go for walks in the woods. Do Zoom meetings with your friends and gatherings. Get together with those, not physically because of the COVID. You may not be able to get together unless you can safely social distance. I have met a few friends like out in the park. We'll both bring our lunch and we'll meet in the park, and we'll sit far enough away that we're being safe. And so you have to do those things to take care of yourself. And please, this is a time that it's really needed to take care of yourself. So let's see what Phillip says, and this may answer some questions for you as well. I do thank you for coming week after week to hear my videos, and I hope they help you. I so appreciate your comments. You keep me going. You keep me doing this. This is not necessarily a natural thing for me to do. And even though I've been doing it for a few years now, I don't know that it gets easier, but your questions help. And so that helps me also. Your comments and your questions help me know that I'm on track here. So thank you so much. So here's our question again. Does our life mission evolve? Does it expand or change through our life? And here's what Phillip, my spirit guide, has to say about that. Okay, ready? Phillip says, this depends on how one looks at their life and growth. The overarching theme of the mission may not change, but certainly as one evolves, the soul's mission does so as well. That almost sounds contradictory, so let's see what he's talking about. Let us go deeper to make our answer more explanatory. Each soul chooses a mission for their life. There are multiple expressions within that mission. Let us say the main mission is to heal an ancestral wound such as betrayal. Now, betrayal also includes abandonment, so the individual must learn self-love, among other human emotions, such as self-expression in an appropriate manner. Anger most likely will be present, as well as fear of being vulnerable or being too vulnerable, so love relationships may be strained. This all must be healed. The soul may not be ready to handle this mission and not carry through, or the soul may evolve and grow, learning to cope and heal, and thus heal the wound, and also align and help many others who are of the same soul mission. What we are saying is that the basic mission by the soul remains the same. The expression of how that is carried out may expand and grow throughout one life expression or many. It may also diminish and be dealt with in another life. That is up to the individual. The human who chooses to fulfill their soul's mission will be guided to those who are to help them. This includes teachers, spirit guides, books, and even those they may consider an enemy, just to name a few of the helpers. As one determined to meet their soul's mission, they may look back on their life to learn everything has pointed to that mission and help them reach this point. Although all the clues are in the life, it is not necessary that one explicitly understand their mission. The intent to fulfill their soul's mission will allow them to make the choice to do so. So, what Philip is saying there, if we have the intent, then everything we need to fulfill that mission will come to us. We just have to accept it and recognize it. It is within these choices that the human makes that expands or decreases their living the soul's fulfillment. How the soul's mission is fulfilled may also change. An individual may be drawn to teaching, for example. As a young person, they study and receive a degree in education. As they grow, they come to understand they are to continue to teach, but not in a classroom. Their teaching is then moved to a different venue. The human's journey allows the soul to bring forth into the human's life that which is needed to fulfill the promised mission. It is up to the human whether to grow and expand in their expressions that will fulfill that mission or to postpone fulfilling the mission in another life expression. And that's what Philip is telling us, that yet the soul mission is like the overarching, and that may be up here. That's the main mission. However, expression of it, how we fulfill that, is going to grow and change as we grow and change. And that's kind of exciting when you think about it. So all we do is, first of all, we set the intent to grow and change and fulfill our soul's mission. And then we will be given that which seems like it's unlike our mission, that we actually have to heal our wound. And that's part of fulfilling our soul's mission, as we recognize our wounds from this life, from our early childhood, but also from previous lives. And as we heal those wounds, we then are able to help others heal their wounds. How we do that, how that expression is, whether as a teacher or a healer, a body worker, an accountant, however we are drawn to heal those wounds and then help others heal. That's how we grow and expand. Pretty exciting stuff when you think about it. I just remind you that we're going to get our mission, or our soul's message. So to do this, think left page or right page as we flip through. And if you get the same page I get, then your intuition's working. If you get a different page, the opposite, then that's a personal message for you. So here's where I'm thinking, and I'm thinking left page. So if you got left, here's the message for all of us. And this goes right along with our soul's mission. Imagine that never see, it still surprises me, even though I know that that's what's going to happen. It still surprises me. So here we go. When you abandon yourself to the genius of the universe, you become the genius. When you abandon yourself to the genius of the universe, you become the genius. You know, we think of giving ourselves, getting out of our own way, giving ourselves up, and we think that that's a scary thing, especially for those of us born in the US, in the Western cultures, because we're pretty independent. And to be able to surrender, it's like, what? Surrender to what? Well, we're surrendering to our own higher selves. We're surrendering to the universe. And that's when we really start able to get the answers. So if you got the right side, if you heard right, this is a message for you. If the universe were limited, would it not have depleted itself long ago? If the universe were limited, would it not have depleted itself long ago? My friends, the universe is unlimited, and so is your access to it. So I remind you of this week's soul message from Phillip. When you abandon yourself to the genius of the universe, you become the genius. These are not easy times that we're going through, and if you follow my Facebook page, you saw, and my Twitter account today, you saw that I wrote something to the effect of chaos. Out of chaos comes greatness. And what we're doing is creating the new renaissance. And this is a renaissance of love. This is a renaissance of kindness. This is a creative renaissance of more compassion for the world. So let us give our thoughts to what that new creation will be. And the chaos is going to be around for a while, but we will overcome this chaos, and out of it will come something magnificent. I want to just say hello to those of you who have signed on. I appreciate hearing from you, and Morella and Slingling. I may be saying the names wrong, forgive me. I'm looking at a larger screen, and I still can't see it real clearly from here. But thank you so much for coming back. I so appreciate your questions. And so if you have those questions, you can either write them in comments below, or you can send me an email, and I'm happy to ask Phillip and answer those questions for you. And thank you for coming live. Thank you for being here every week. And most of all, thank you for accepting our love and for loving us and for adding love out into our world, because if we don't do this together, it doesn't happen. You know, one of my old teachers, Jean Houston, probably the brightest human being in the world I ever met, and Jean used to say, if you can do it alone, it's too small. So my friends, let's not do this alone. Let's do it together. I love you. Thank you. Until next week, I'll see you then.